Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this episode, we're going to go over installing expansion packs into the Fantom O. Let's go. So the first thing that you're going to want to make sure is that you have a USB stick. Just like in the last video, we're going to want to format it. So we're going to put it in the back of the memory slot. Then you want to go to Menu, Utility, USB format, press this button in, okay. USB format, are you sure? Okay. And you want to make sure, obviously, you're using a USB stick that you don't want to worry about wiping anything off of. All right, so the next step, before we go too much further, I'm going to go ahead and kind of open up and read the expansions to kind of explain what's going on. So in Roland, they use like their Zen Core synth engine, right? So they kind of labeled these on here, and I'll put the link down below so you guys can kind of read it for yourself. But basically, the SDZ sound packs are genre-specific patches for the Zen Core synth. That's a part of both the Fantom and the Fantom O, okay? You got model expansion sound packs, which this is not what we're gonna do in this episode. We're focused on like the presets. But you also have wave expansions, okay? Now the main difference here is the Zen Core engine, you can think of it kind of like a Silent or Serum in a sense, where it's like there's fine tuning that you can do into the engine that gives you a preset, okay? In the EX wave expansions, these are sampled expansions. So that's why like in plugins like Contact, that's wave samples where they go by and they sample, you know, instruments like note for note, and that's why those plugins are so big and their expansions are big, because they're big wave samples. Now, they're not going to give you a whole lot of memory in the board on the Fantom O, okay? So if you go Menu and you hit Utility and you hit this wave expansion info, this is going to kind of give you an idea of your space, okay? They're only giving you 256 megabytes of space. Right now, I have 136 megabytes already used. But this means you're not going to be able to install a bunch of wave sample libraries. You'll probably get one or two on here at best. The Zen Core sound packs, you'll be able to put a lot more because those presets don't take much information. Okay, so just kind of explain the space availability here on this board. Now, what you're going to want to do next is, in order to get access to these, Roland Cloud has a bunch of different tiers. And for me, I have the Pro, whatever, Ultimate version. And basically, when you can create an account and you go ahead and open, and I'm going to be 100% honest, it's kind of confusing when you first get in here, what's what, but you want to make sure you're on hardware instruments, and then you want to click over to synthesizers. And then if you look down here, it's going to show you the expansions for different synthesizers. We're going to want to click on the Fantom O 6, 07, 08, and that's going to bring up the available expansion packs, okay? And there's quite a bit on here. So let's scroll back up. At the very top, they have their model expansions, okay? The SH101, the JX, the Jupiter, the Juno, okay? And their expansions are $149 a piece. Little pricey in my opinion. If you're a Fantom user, you click over here, they're free. But for us Fantom O users, $149 will get you these model expansions. Now, they sell presets for the model expansions, but we're going to look down here. You have your wave expansions. Now, all of these are free. See at the top, it says free. So you can download any of these and install them on here, but look at the size. 208 megabytes, 88, 144, 112. So you're pretty limited on how many you can install here, just as a heads up, okay? Now, if you look down here at your sound packs, if you look down, see how it says SDZ? These guys, 59 kilobytes, 50, 70. So you're gonna have a lot more space to install expansions when you start going through these sound packs, okay? Now, they do give you a little decent amount here that are free, but the rest of them, $5 you purchase, you get the download. And there's quite a bit on here. If you go further down below, you have your model expansion packs, okay? And same thing, 71 kilobytes. See, these aren't gonna eat up a lot of memory, but these are specific sound packs designed for the model expansions. And you'll see SH101, Jupiter, JX. You just want to be very mindful of what you're purchasing, because if you purchase one of these and you don't have the Juno 106 bass, or if you don't have the Juno 106, this is useless, okay? So if you go right back up to the top, make sure that you have the model expansion before looking into buying any of those presets, okay? Now, I already have expansions on the board, but I just want to kind of run you through the process of how to do it. So let's just start here. Let's go with something that's light. Let's do one of these sound packs. Go ahead and click download. It's going to ask you where you want to download. I'm going to do it in my downloads. Select folder. Let's open up. It gave me a note that it's, whoop. And so it gives you all this jargon, but this is the download right here. Okay. Now I'm just going to copy and drag the whole thing over. Let's exit out of there. And now it's onto our USB flash drive. You're going to want to make sure that you plug the USB flash drive into your memory slot, not the computer, not the external device, the memory slot. Okay. Then we're going to go menu, utility, import. So we're going to click import tone. We know that it's a Z Core preset because of the description. So click Z Core. Now, if you see all that jargon right there, we know it's going to be in this one. Hit enter. Scroll down. Hit select. It's going to tell you the preset names that are on here. Okay. So this is a very small expansion. It's 16. Okay. We're going to go ahead and hit next. And it's going to tell you where it's going to put it. Okay. See, if you scroll up, these are they already have names. Down here, these all say initial tones. Now for me, I'm going to get duplicates, but for the sake of the video, I'm going to show you guys how to do this. So it's saying that it's going to install the first one on 191 initial tone. It's going to use up the next 16 initial tones. So I'm going to go ahead and click execute. Are you sure you want to import? Okay. Completed. All right, what you want to do is exit back out. Now to find these, you're going to go over to user. You're going to press enter. And now if you notice, it's not up here at the top. This confused me in the beginning, but if you look really closely, it'll say SN. And this section in the top part, all these pages are kind of set for like supernatural tones. So we have to keep scrolling down until we hit the Zen core. And now see how it says Z core? This Z core is part of that Zen core presets, okay? So we can scroll down. And if you remember, it gave us a number that I was installing to. So 208 to like 190 something. That's where it put the presets. So if I click here, this is where your presets are installed. Hey guys, thanks for watching. On a quick note, if you're wondering about the max capacity of presets you can add onto the board, your user tone settings, you could do a little over 2,000 presets. Not bad. As far as the Zen core, you do have a section on there that will give you kind of a limitation of how many you can add from some of the other libraries. But that's it. Hey, if you like this content, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell to stay up to date on all the latest episodes. And check out the videos. I usually put them up there. And the channel. See you on the next one.